Hey guys, what's going on? It's Origami Master here, back for another video. I haven't made a video in a while, sorry about that, but we'll get right into this one. So I'm going to be making 3 things that are relatively easy. So I just decided to put them into one video. So we have from left to right a sailboat, a piano, and a swan. Swan, in case you didn't get that. All of them are in this book. Let me just move it so I have space to show you. Yes, as I was saying, all of these are in this book. John Montrol's Easy Origami. So if you're interested in this book, I'll put a link to probably Amazon. They should have it. In case you want to maybe get it for yourself. So let's start with the piano right here. Now I'll bring the camera back down. Perfect. Yeah, this piano is relatively easy. It actually comes from a origami house. Like you make an origami house, which is basically this, and then do a couple more folds. And in that book, Easy Origami by John Montrol, there is also an origami house and many things that come, like you make it and then you make a bunch of other things, so they come from that. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Let's use gray. I think that'd be a nice color for a piano. So let's begin by folding in half. Make sure to have it non-color side up so that the piano is colored and the notes are white. Unless you want a weird piano, then you can start with the color side up. But start with this side up, fold it in half, then turn it like this and fold it in half the other direction. Right? Again, this is a very easy thing to make. You should hopefully have very little trouble with it. So after you do that, fold both sides to the middle and be sure to crease. So after you do one side, open it up and squash it. And when you squash, just finish making the fold. All right. When you squash, you should see that this line matches up with the rest, like so. All right, and then fold this over. Do the same on the other side. So bring it like that. Make sure it hits the center crease. That's the only reason why we made this crease. This one right here, so that it's a guideline to fold these two. All right, so after you do that, you want to once again squash just like this. Make sure that they line up, and you can orient it however you want. As you saw, I just went like that because it was kind of easier position for me to do it. So don't mind just moving it around so you can get that nice fold. And then fold this like that. Almost done. Now unfold just these top flaps. And for the notes, just take this little flap, fold it up, and fold a thin strip back down. This strip does not have any like guidelines or measurements, just eyeball it. I'd say roughly 1/6, I think, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. And bring the sides like that. And if they don't stay, which they probably won't after just one fold, you can fold it like very sharp. So as now you can see, it holds very nicely. So just do that on both sides. And there you go. So there's your piano. As you saw, it was not too bad. Next, let's do sailboat. I'm feeling very sailboaty, I guess. So to do that, you're going to start with a square sheet of paper. By the way, all of these models use square sheets of paper. So yeah, just begin with a square sheet of paper. This time we're going to go color side up first and fold in half, but this time diagonally. So you can see that these points, make them line up. And once you're happy with how perfectly you've done that, you can crease on the bottom and then unfold and do the same in the other direction. Once you're happy, make the crease, unfold it, flip it over so now the white side's up, and fold in half. Okay, just do that. Just making mine slightly neater. So after you've done this, now you can collapse this and do a preliminary base. So to do that, all you have to do is bring these two flaps in and then collapse the top. Just like that. And now you have to take this flap and fold it in. That might be kind of hard. So to make it easier, you can kind of halfway unfold it so it's still like this. It's not completely flattened. So something like that. And then just fold this flap up. You might have to flatten it, but make sure you still have those folds nice and creased really well so that you can very simply just do that. And do that on both opposite sides, like so. Once you've done that, you can once again do this. Make sure that these sides are like that. So if you end up folding it like this, just turn one flap over at the front, flip it over, and turn it in the same direction, like that. Alright, and now flip it like that, and fold one flap down. It doesn't matter. Whichever side or whichever one you flip down will probably be the shorter side, like this. Although you can switch it around, which I'll show you later. But just do one side, like that. Alright, so if you didn't catch that, you have to fold it down, and then eyeball it somewhere around here. Fold it back up so that it looks like how a sailboat looks. And then just take this kind of extra flap and tuck it inside this pocket. Like that. So if you like it like this, you can do it. Or if you want it like this, then just flip it over. I'll just do it like this. And if you want it like this, you actually have to flip it over so that you can fold this up, which will be its stand. Alright, so it's like this. And then just flip the stand like that. So your sailboat can sail. It doesn't actually float in water, obviously. But there you go. There's your sailboat. So now let's do the last one, the swan. This is like probably out of the three. I know all of them are very easy, but out of the three, this one's probably the easiest. So let's make this one. So for this one, you're going to need, as I had already mentioned, a square piece of paper. And by the way, I recently realized that I don't have, or I haven't taught in any of my videos how to make a square from a rectangular piece of paper. So hopefully, like very soon, hopefully in the next week or two, I'll make a video about that. how to make a square from rectangle. If you don't know, it's very, very easy. But anyway, let's do this. So once again, we're making the swan, right? So do it white side up, or non-color side up, and fold diagonally. This, by the way, will make your swan mostly color. There will be one white spot, which is right here, this white triangle, but most of it will be color if you do it like this. Alright, so do that, and then unfold it, and do a kite fold. A kite fold is basically when you fold it like that. So this edge goes to the center, just like so. You can see it good, hopefully. I'm doing my best to show you. So you do that, and you do it on the other side as well. Alright, so you have sort of this diamond rhombus thing going on. And then once you do that, flip it over and fold this in half, like that. And be careful not to make this paper, you see this paper has slid. So when you do that, you want to hold this in place, or hold it against the table firmly, so that that extra paper doesn't slide from the back. And make sure to line it up. It might be hard to see because the red is very vibrant. So I'll do this fold and show you. There. So you can see, hopefully, this line has lined up with this crease right here. Alright? So now, do the same thing on this side. Let me actually tilt the camera a bit more. It's very easy for you guys to see. Perfect. So then just fold it like that. And once you've done that, you're going to fold it just like this, and then unfold it, fold this bottom tip all the way up to the other tip, and then fold this tip slightly down, like this. It doesn't matter. In this one, and this, by the way, is going to be the beak, and in the pink one that I showed you, this beak is going to be slightly smaller than this red one, because I folded this a bit more down. So if you fold a bit more down, the beak will be bigger, and I actually want to make it very big, so I'm going to make a huge beak swan. And then fold this in half, fold this up, and fold this up as well. This doesn't have to be, or there's no guideline for this either. It should kind of be like a Z. So if you have that, you should be good. It's just basically preference, whatever you want. And there's a swan. So there you have the swans. And as you can see, by the way, the beak is a big difference, right? Here you have, there you have the pianos. And finally, the sailboats. So I'll just try to get all of them in. Or you know what? I'll just put one of each so you guys can see. Perfect. There they are. They're in Easy Origami by John Montreux. All of these. I love John Montreux. He's fantastic origamist. I have a bunch of his books. They're in this book. Let me just show you again. Plop. There it is. In this book, there is the origami water bomb, which I've done. I don't think there's the origami crane. I don't think I've done any others from this book. I might in the future. But anyway, yeah. So there you have those 3. And before the video ends, I guess, I wanted to show you something I've been working on. That is this. This is probably going to be my next tutorial. This is the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda. So yeah, this is like my first attempt. So hopefully I'll make a bit more attempts, and it's gonna be a pretty long video because it's kind of hard. So yeah, I'll kind of refine this, and hopefully soon I'll make a video on it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you like it. If you want, you can comment down below which one was your favorite. Did you like the swan the best, the sailboat the best, piano the best, whatever, you can tell me. And that'll be it for this video. So until next time, it's Origami Master saying bye.